You're live. Turn on that camera, Mark. All right, welcome to Cashion Wildcat Television. We are live from beautiful Lance Beitler Field where we have Class 2A regional finals live from Cashion, Oklahoma. It's a big, big Friday night for the Cashion Wildcats as Coach Mounts and the bunch at 26-5 looking to beat Oklahoma Union one more time to punch their ticket to state. And it'd be the third team this year, football, basketball, and now baseball, getting a chance to chase that gold. Joining me up here, I'm Neiman Abavi, is my man Dirk Fippen. Dirk, we've been talking about this for a long time, and here's a chance for Cashion to write a little recent history for themselves and get in the state.
It's been a while. Yeah, this is what we played for. This is it, and man, we're in great shape. I mean, we got arms left. We're in the winter side. We got to get beat twice, and not that these kids are looking anywhere past this game, but man, you couldn't have drawn it up any better than yesterday. The way that went down,
That's right.
Pitched it well and just did so many things good. And here we are. It's exciting. I'm pretty fired up.
As we all should. So
not as fired up as you get, but for me, that's
all right.
Yeah,
no, you're pretty good, baby. I got you. I had a couple Diet Dr. Peppers. I'm ready to go. So Cashion again yesterday with a couple of wins against Luther, and then Oklahoma Union. That last game against Oklahoma Union, 11-3. We had Nathaniel Bronaugh almost throwing a complete game in the first game, and Hayden Branch, who had his signing day today at the Coffeyville Community College, junior college. So. Yeah, definitely big time for Hayden there, going up to the Kansas area. But
and then Ben came in and closed both of those games out last night and yesterday, and man, he looked good too. Did his job, and we had some fairly comfortable leads, but still you got to come in there and execute it. And so yeah, pretty exciting stuff. And stuck around last night and watched all the games last night. There's been some good baseball played. Congratulations to AMPO. They had a good season. They just got put out by Oklahoma Union, but that's a little scrappy team. They came in here last night and they were down. That late game, they were down, I think, 4 or 5, and they stayed in it and hung in there and put 4 on the board in the 6th, and with one big hit in the gap, and they survived and looked like they got down 8-1 today and looked like they were going to. I'm first after the second inning, I'm thinking they may get run ruled, and scrappy as they are, they came back and made it a game. But this is about us.
That's right.
This is about us.
That's exactly right. So, again, Oklahoma Union 19-12, I believe, coached by Lee Ott with big wins against, I guess it was AMPO today. So they saw us in the winner's side and went to the loser's bracket, beat AMPO today to come back and get another chance at us. And, they're going to be hoping to see if they can do whatever they can to win this one and to force an if necessary game tomorrow. I think that one will be in the afternoon. But we won't worry about that one as the Cashion Wildcats.
Yep.
Will certainly
one pitch at a time today and just one pitch at a time, one hit at a time, and stay focused and take care of business today. And nobody's thinking about tomorrow, that's for sure.
So was there a coin flip? I can't tell. It looks like we did. We lost again. The home team,
that's okay.
Top seed,
we lost the previous two.
Is going to be the visiting team. So we'll have to show the bats first as the Oklahoma Union Cougars will be the home team on the scoreboard. Dirk and I changed up the scoreboard a little bit. We went away from the digital scoreboard, and now we're just flashing the home one so you can see balls and strikes, innings, etc. So we'll get you moving and grooving with that.
We'll be the visitors on that one.
We'll be the visitors on the left-hand side as the Oklahoma Union Cougars will take the field. Leading off for the Cashion Wildcats will be Nathaniel Bronaugh. 1, 2, 3 will be Bronaugh, Frazee, Cotter. You know the routine here. The one piece to take a look out is, again, D.H. Brexton Green at 4-hole will be taking the hitting. Will take the bat for Hayden Branch. Will be, we're assuming, in right field. So out on the bump for the Oklahoma Union Cougars is number 5, Cade Hollingshed. Hey, Dirk, you were here earlier. You saw the game against AMPO. Anything to think about or look out for here today in this regional finals game?
Oklahoma Union hit the ball really well against AMPO's best kid. Their left-hander threw, and they hit the ball really well. So, Gavin's on the mound today, and just got to execute. And hey, we were talking earlier today, and and I know there's a lot of guys that have played ball here, and talked to a couple former players, and some of them, a couple of those kids have played in the state tournament, and the question was, hey, is this our best club? is this our best defensive club? And, boy, they had to really stop and think about that. And, you know, man, we're just – whether we are or whether we're not, we're just solid at every spot. And defensively yesterday, golly, how many – we had one game we turned –
three.
We rolled
at least three double plays,
and then one later on in the game. It turned out to be a big one. And so
it's be a good one. So, and again, you talked about it yesterday. It was the idea that Cashion put together timely hitting, and the Cougars kind of had us. They spread theirs out, and we kind of took care of business and left a lot stranded. They left a lot stranded. So with that, we will have regional finals here. Cashion wins, they go to state. Union wins. It'll be game 2 tomorrow.
We should be able to give everybody updates on the district here. Our stats guy, Jay Evans, has got the brackets, and he's staying on top of that. So we'll be able to – a couple silos punched their ticket, and the other 7 regionals are still going here. So we'll go through that here later in the game.
So, again, up to bat, Nathaniel Brodall, the senior, faces first pitch. That is not a strike, and that zone is going to be big, so we'll see what happens here. So, strike 1 for Nathaniel Brodall, lead off, and I know, Dirk, you always talk about leadoff's got a very important job here, especially
set the table.
He'll square it low there for ball 1, so 1-1. And is this the same crew that we had yesterday as well?
Got one new guy.
Okay. Is it the field
guy behind the plate
big.
was in that crew yesterday, and the one in the field is new.
Up top and outside for ball 2, so 21 for Nathaniel Brodall. Again, on deck is Cooper Frazee, freshman shortstop, and certainly from a standpoint yesterday had a mixed bag in terms of Brodall, and that's in the dirt. So 3-1. In fact, yesterday, Bronon finished that Oklahoma Union game with a couple hits in the 6th and 7th, had a walk, had a couple walks. So, again, a strong game for Bronon against the same team yesterday afternoon.
Doing what he's been doing, out there taking pitches as the leadoff.
So he'll stare at fastball right down the middle for strike 2. So full count for Nathaniel Bronon, the senior. Again, appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV, free of charge. Big thanks to our admin. That'll be outside. Ball 4. I know some of the folks at Oklahoma Union didn't like that, but we have the best view in the house, and that definitely painted the stripe in the batter's box. So that'll be a walk, leadoff for Nathaniel Brodall.
Number 13, Cooper Frazee.
And that'll bring up Cooper Frazee. Preston Cotter, 3-hole hitter, third baseman on deck, the sophomore. Frazee had a good day yesterday as well, strung it together a couple of hits in that Oklahoma Union game. First pitch up top and outside for ball 1. So again, Cade Hollingshed, number 5, pitcher.
They don't have anybody that, you know, if you want to call them a horse, but they don't have a kid that can just get up there and pump at 85 to 90. But they've got 5 that are consistent, and most of their kids have thrown strikes. So we're just going to have to be disciplined at the plate and, you know the situation and hit balls you can hit and be selective.
So 1-1 for Cooper Frazee. Runner goes. Take is there for the strike. Brodall will be there easily to 2, and Cashion's got a guy. He's got a potential run sitting at 2 for Cooper Frazee. Yeah, that's a tough deal for a batter. He's got that take on that stolen base, but Cooper Frazee doing his work, and no one better to work back here behind the count, 1-2, than Cooper Frazee. Base hit will bring in the speedster, Nathaniel Brodall. Up top, shot, left side. It's to the track. It'll hit the wall. It's up. So right over the glove of the left fielder, that'll bring in Brodall. A stand-up double RBI for Cooper Frazee.
Hey, that's one thing we didn't talk about, and we should have before this thing started. But watching this previous game, the wind today is out of the south, and it's blowing pretty well. And there was a ball that jumped out of here early, and in that first game, and then there were some balls hit in the gap that the wind just got a hold of him, and right there. I mean, so don't be surprised if we see some balls jump out of here. Hopefully it's the guys in white.
Heck yeah, catching white tops, white bottoms, maroon and gold trim. Preston Cotter, the sophomore, up to bat. Cooper Frazee at 2, no outs for the Cashion Wildcats. Takes first swing.
We can hit for some power. Well, we went down through the roster and looking earlier, and everybody in today's starting lineup except for one is hit multiple or at least one out, so we can hit for some power.
0-1 for Preston Cotter. Cooper Frazee at 2. Again, no outs here. Top of 1. Up top, that one drops. Nice pitch there by Hollingshed. Little breaking ball that falls off the table for strike two. So 0-2. And that was kind of Cotter's deal yesterday. He got behind the count quite a bit against Union in that second game. He's able to recover. No one better here than three-hole hitter Preston Cotter. It's in the dirt, check swing. And they'll get him on the check swing and the drop third strike. So that'll be out number one for Cotter.
Yeah, but can't say enough about little Frazee, huh? Just doing his job and doing it well, and kid's got ice in his veins.
And that was a smooth stroke. That wasn't like anything overpowering.
He just down in the count.
Yeah, just kind of put a barrel on it and took care of it, and it went to the fence. Up. So Brexton Green eyes it, watches it come all the way in, says, I got this. I check the ball because I think it's dented. So hit by pitch, Brexton Green trots to one. Cashion's got runners at 1 and 2 with one out. And that'll bring up junior Nick Nabavi. Hitting opposite field certainly will help out the Cashion Wildcats here. Don't want any double play action, though. That's outside up high for ball one. Lagasse on deck, the junior.
Nice to get a couple more crossed here.
Heck yeah, I'll take it. Heck yeah, I'll take it. A couple
Gavin,
more. How about a couple 7 more?
Gavin roll out to the pitch plate and feeling pretty good about himself with the lead.
Shot third base side. A little chopper way ahead of that one is Nabavi, and so that one will go foul.
Mounts over there showing off. Looks like he could still play.
1-1 for Nabavi. I know he'll want that one back. Got a nice little text here from Courtney Chambers, Coach Chambers, talking about Colt wanting to come up to say hi. He's a regional superstar. Love that kid. He's got an open mic anytime he wants one. That one go outside. Good eye there for 2-1 for Nabavi.
Catcher does a good job.
Yeah,
we had 4 catchers in this regional that can really play the position well. It's been fun watching those guys.
Catcher Jaron Bottoms, did great work yesterday. In the dirt swung. Terrible choice there by Nabavi. So that'll be 2-2. And I appreciate Nabavi's choice. He's, he's about as mellow as somebody living in Southern California, but he's got to sit back a little bit. Find the barrel now here, 2-2. Base hit will score a run. That's outside. Good eye for full count now. Nabavi works it all the way back.
Hey, everybody's been deep in the count except for Brexton. So
he just wore his.
It's a good start. Very good start.
Straight up pop. The absolute worst thing that could happen here.
Infield fly.
Shortstop will come up and make it. It'll be out number 2. So Nabavi living with that pop again, and that'll be out 2 as he pops out infield to shortstop, and that'll bring up Landon Lagasse, 6-hole hitter here for the Cashion Wildcats junior. So again, runners at 1 and 2. Brexton Green at first. Cooper Frazee at 2. Frazee with that RBI double. Shot looks like that has a chance to drop. Will it drop? It's trouble. It will. And they'll drop in the gap. A little bleeder. That'll bring in Cooper Frazee. That's a little RBI single for my man Landon Lagasse.
He got jammed inside and just fisted that thing out there just enough. Whether that was a line drive or a little fish shot, a little humpback liner, either way, it's a hit in the books, and he's standing at 1 and put another one on the board.
And that'll bring up Joey Wilson, first baseman, Houdini. Got runners at first and second. Again, Lagasse at 1, Brexton Green now at 2. Up top for ball 1.
I asked Camden and Cooper today, I said, "Did you guys buy Joey dinner last night? Because he sure made you guys look good yesterday." And he's like, "No, but we should have." I'm like, "You should have."
Shot! Wilson, deep!
Goodbye,
it's gone! 3-run home run! Joey Wilson, Houdini making the ball disappear over the Lance Beitler field. Cashion Wildcats dealing with 2 outs. Holy moly. Dirk, you called it. That was absolutely gone. We knew it right when he hit it.
That's getting out of here whether we have wind today or not.
So a 3-run shot adds a couple more. A few more, actually, I should say. It should be. Is that 5-0? Should it be 5-0?
We had one on.
One on, my apology. So 4-0 here, Cashion Wildcats. Camden Maroney, he'll take first pitch strike.
Hey, we talked
Yeah,
about
I told
that.
you. I told you it's 5.
Yep, my bad. Hey, I like 5 looks better than 4.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. I am the human scoreboard sometimes. Not all the time. Camden Maroney facing 0-1 here, 2 outs. No pressure for Cheese. That'll go outside for ball 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more of those today. It's warm and got a little bit of wind. I think that's getting out of here without the wind, but may see a few more of those.
In the dirt for ball 2. 2-1. Again, appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV. Neiman and Bobby, Dirk Fippen here. Super excited to be bringing you regional finals live from Lance Beitler Field here in Cashion. Cashion Wildcats earned that number 1 seed by busting out undefeated district play.
Did you notice how many outs are on the board?
2 outs. I said that during the call while I was going nuts. So Cheese takes a second strike there watching. So 2-2, 2 outs. Cashion up 5-0, top of 1. Looking to add a few more here with Gavin Fippen on deck. Hollingshed taking a sec here. Nice work there by catcher Jaron Bottoms. Go out there and talk to his pitcher after that home run.
He probably went out there and said, hey, did that thing have a stewardess on it?
Absolute missile. Swing and a miss, dropped strike 3, and that'll be out number 3 as Maroney goes down swinging.
We'll see how they respond. That's talk about digging a hole quickly.
Absolutely. So the Cashion Wildcats putting together a couple runs here and there, but it was Joey Wilson with a 3-run bomb in the left field to put the Cashion Wildcats up 5-0. We'll go to a quick timeout. Be back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain & Grange, the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
All right, welcome back to Cashion Wildcats TV production broadcast of Cashion Wildcat Baseball Spring 2021 as the Cashion Wildcats here in the regional finals live from Lance Beitler Field taking on the Oklahoma Union Cougars. I'm Neiman Bobby, Dirk Fippen. Dirk, fireworks, top of 1. Cashion Wildcats up 5-0.
Wow. Bang.
Cooper Frazee with a monster mash to the wall, and then Joey Wilson brings one out and sends it over the wall for a 3-run shot. Cashion Wildcats putting 5 up as the visiting team. So home team Cougars lead off Dylan Ellis, who had a fantastic game against us yesterday. Shortstop. On the bump for the Cashion Wildcats is junior Gavin Fippen. Behind the dish is junior Nick Nabavi. We've got Wilson at 1, Maroney at 2, Frazee at short, Cotter at 3. In the outfield, Lagasse, Bronaugh, and Branch. First pitch strike for Gavin.
Yeah. Got a 5-run lead, and see what kind of start he gets off to. If he's on, he'll be good. If he's not, it'll be a short run for him.
A little low there. Outside corner had a chance there. So 1-1 for Fippen. Facing again against the shortstop, Dylan Ellis. Swing, fouled off. That one came off the ankle. We know that hurts.
You know that hurts. I can tell you that hurts.
So Ellis will take a sec, catch himself. You talked about padding yesterday, making fun of kids wearing pads.
Yeah, suck it up, Buttercup. Get after it.
Okay. All right. Can I throw a ball
Leave
off
the
your
armor
ankle
for
right
football.
now? Okay. There you go. That's true. Yeah, we don't have any dirt. That's exactly right, Jay.
Rub some pellets on it.
Rubber pellets. I think rubber pellets do have healing properties. So with that, the count moves to 1-2 against Ellis.
Yeah, it's important for Gavin to get into a groove and just get into a rhythm.
That'll go a little bit upside.
Lost the handle on that one.
So that'll be 2-2 now for
This
Ellis.
kid's like, where's this next one going?
On purpose.
Hit the ball, kid.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out number 1. Nice work there by Gavin Phippen, getting a strikeout on the leadoff Dylan Ellis, and we know that's pretty good deal.
Good start. That's what he needs, a little confidence. And,
Second baseman number 4, J.T. Richardson.
hey, got to stay focused so their top 5 can hit.
So that'll bring up second baseman J.T. Richardson. Richardson came in to pitch against the Cashion Wildcats. First pitch, swing and a miss there for the lefty against Phippen. 0-1.
I like the way the fastball's running. It's got some pretty good run on it. And his ball moves from left to right. Against the lefty, it can be pretty tough.
Comes back inside in the derf. The Bobby gets the ball, and there's a fight for the loose ball there by Brexton Green, Ben Harmon, and Coach Mounts. Can you tell it's a regional final? I don't think you can. This Cashion team has played loose, literally as loose it can be all season. It's benefited them. It's also gotten them a couple jams, but swing and a miss there. Nice job, Phippen, coming right back in, right down the pipe. Gets strike 2.
Most of these kids are multi-sport kids, and God, they're having so much success in every sport. And, pressure is not really a thing for this bunch.
Hit the corner, call it. Oh, that's close. So 2-2. Nice spot there for Phippen on a 1-2 pitch. So Richardson stays alive there with the ball. Straight up. Cotter working toward the dugout. They got to talk to him. He's got a chance. Oh, God. Preston Cotter with a backwards backflip. You couldn't see it on the camera. Did a somersault. Falls in his glove. Gets a round of applause from the home team side, and that'll be out number 2. Great play. I wish we had a camera that could show it to you. But
giving him a little pat on the butt and saying thank you very much.
Great effort there for out 2.
That's a great play.
You just have to trust us.
Well, yesterday that ball's out of here. Today the wind, we saw that down the first base line in the first game.
Right.
Balls look like they're going out, and not today. The wind's going to help us out.
So
sure did there.
Mason Siegel, third baseman, 3-hole up to bat. Watch his first pitch just outside for ball 1. Just missed that front corner. Again, you're right. This top half of the lineup for Union, definitely solid. Swing and a miss, or actually a foul, I apologize, for strike 1. And, you make it to the finals of a regional, you're pretty good. And you talked about Cashion having some good teams. Oklahoma Union, they have a solid football team. They won state in basketball. So, again, I've got to believe there's a lot of bleed over for these kids as well. Outside.
Yeah, they're competing, and they didn't come here to go home without some hardware.
That'll be ball 2. So 2-1, 2 outs. Cashion up 5-0. Shot to first. Joey Wilson with the glove. I got this. Yes, sir, Joey Wilson. Houdini without 3, and the Cashion Wildcats send the Oklahoma Union Cougars down 1-2-3.
Oklahoma Union scores no runs, no hits, no errors, no men left on.
You're going to drop a better start than that? Good luck. It's exactly good medicine.
So we'll take that to a break. We'll be right back at Cashion Wildcats TV.
Sewell and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1000. 1211. Gateway Realty is a mother-daughter team that has a heart for small-town life. Both Anita and Kelly were born and raised in Cashion and are still raising their families here. Their family homesteaded in Cashion in 1908, and it's been home ever since. Anita and Kelly know this town, love this town, and would love to help make this your home too. For a friendly face and trustworthy knowledge, call these hometown girls at 405-641-7388. Go Wildcats!
All right, welcome back to CWTV. Appreciate you joining us. Neiman and Bobby, Dirk Fippen. Regional finals here live from Lance Beitler Field. So glad that you're here. Cashion Wildcats moving to top of 2 as the visitors at home. Again, up 5-0 after a fantastic start on the offensive side and an even better start on the defensive side as the Cashion Wildcats are up 5-0 going to top of 2. Gavin Fippen up to bat, pitcher. Gavin had a great day yesterday. Let's see if he can keep it going and stay hot. Stares at first pitch inside and had a nice text here from Jeremy Branson. Jeremy Branson jokingly say, hey, so has Cashion had any teams go to state this year? That certainly is a joke, and we wish the track team, both boys and girls down in Ardmore, 2A track state finals tomorrow. Wish them the best of luck. Pop up there to short. Gavin Fippen just misses that one.
Just missed.
And that'll be out number 1 on the pop to short. Again, big day for the Cashion Wildcats tomorrow down in Ardmore. Ton of great athletes running relays and doing their thing. So we wish them best of luck, including again a couple in the Branson family for sure. Hashtag time to fly.
Well, Jake can get it.
Absolutely, 400, 800 guy. I know got the relays going. Steers first ball, Bronaugh. Again, Bronaugh with a walk in the first inning, lead off. Steers at first pitch, ball with 1 out. Cashion looking to add to that 5-0 lead. Up top, ball 2. Hollingshed really kind of winds down and gets a really long reach on that throw, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a big kid, too. I'm going to say, 6'2", 6'3"? I'm going to guess he had something to do with that basketball run they put on.
Yeah, it's
him and that first baseman. They look, honestly, you watch these guys out there throwing yesterday, I was like, man, they look like a football team and a basketball team and big kids.
So nice job there by Hollingshed. Speaking of good work there, as he's been able to find the outside corner, inside corner. It's 2-2 now for Nathaniel Bronaugh. You'll look for that outside pitch here. He'll swing that one foul. He'll be okay.
That's one thing about baseball. You don't have to be big and fast, and don't get me wrong, it helps, but don't have to have those skills.
Good hand-eye.
Good hand-eye.
Got to be smart.
Be smart. And
yeah,
don't have to jump high and don't have to run fast. All those things help, and we've got a bunch of that.
Oh, through the 5-hole, the third baseman, Nathaniel Bronaugh will round 1. Coach Archer will hold him up, and we'll take E5 any day.
Right through the wickets over there at third base.
That would be 5-hole if you're talking hockey, Dirk.
Good job.
5-hole. Soccer, too. They'd call that a meg in soccer.
Now for Cashion, shortstop number 13.
You know what I know about soccer?
Yeah, that's a shame. That's why I would what you'd call a renaissance man, as I play and understand every sport imaginable, even curling. So we've got Nathaniel Bronaugh Sr. at 1, bringing up Cooper Frazee, who had that monster shot to the wall that drove Bronaugh in. Had to work back from behind as Bronaugh stole. Had 2 strikes on him and sent one to the B on Lance Beitler Field. Inside, 1-0, 1 out. Inside in the dirt for ball 2, so 2-0, 2020 for Cooper Frazee. On deck is Preston Cotter, who made that amazing catch over by the dugout, third base dugout, for out number 2 in the first inning. Stares at fastball, and Cooper wanted that one back. He knew it. That'll be 2-1. That's all right, Cooper. Hollingshed may give you another one.
Still up in the count.
Yep. Bronaugh hasn't even attempted a move. Shot to the third baseman. Let's see if have a chance for a double play. It won't be there. It'll be out at 1. That'll move Bronaugh to 2, and that'll bring up Preston Cotter with 2 outs for the Cashion Wildcats. So fielder choice for out 2.
Third baseman number 12, Preston Cotter.
Preston Cotter's there. Base hit will certainly give Cashion a chance here with the speedster Nathaniel Bronaugh.
After that first at-bat, I'm sure he was looking forward to getting back to the plate. And happened pretty quick. We batted around here. And
just a little ahead of that one.
not by much. I'd like to see that pitch again.
He might have a chance. Let's see. So 0-1, 2 outs. Cashion up 5-0. 3-hole hitter Preston Cotter, third baseman, sophomore. Hangs that one down there. That's 0-2.
I don't know if that's a changeup or his little
I
slide ball. Slide
I don't
ball,
know.
but
I don't know. But it's just kind of sitting there.
It's a good off-speed pitch.
It's mesmerizing. Got to sit back on that one. So 0-2, 2 outs. Outside for ball 1. I got to believe Hollingshed will try to work back inside on this one. See if he can't jam him up. So 1-2, 2 outs. Bronaugh at 2. Base hit will score, most likely Bronaugh from 2. Definitely anything in the grass. Inside, and he'll wear it, so hit by pitch.
Whatever it takes.
So Preston,
Doing whatever it takes.
So Preston Cotter heads to 1. Cashion with a 2-out rally with Brexton Green, the flow, the hair.
Hey, base hit here scores 1, and something in the gap could score 2. Preston had a good day at the plate yesterday.
He did, absolutely. He'll stare at inside pitch for ball 1. Tell you what, it's not easy to sit there and watch a pitch come right at your face.
That's Bryce Harper.
Yeah, poor guy, in a sense.
Took 97 to the face.
Up top for ball 2. Good eye by Brexton Green. Hey, what did Hollingshed throw 2-0 against Cooper? Was that? Did he come back fastball down the middle? I think that was.
I can remember that. You got a lot better memory.
I think that was the case. Down low for 3-0, so dirty 30 for Brexton Green. 2 outs. Brexton's going to, as Coach Mounts, it's got to be perfect. I don't know if he's got the green light here or not, but
I would green light him here.
inside, skims the shirt, hit by pitch, walk, you call it. That'll be ball 4, whatevs. Brexton Green heads to 1. Call that one a walk.
Now for Cashion,
And that'll bring up Nick Nabavi.
Nick Nabavi.
Hey, barrel up! Find the ball!
Dad getting a little excited over here.
I mean, he's had I'm just saying, you know
Shouting
what?
out some instruction to Nick.
It's a big opportunity here with 2 outs, bases loaded. He'll steer it fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Let's be a hitter, son. Regional finals. You don't have to be a hero, but you got to play. Let's go. 2 outs for the Cashion Wildcats. The junior up to bat. He'll shoot that one. That has a chance to drop. Will it drop? It will. That'll score 2. Brexton Green coming to 3. He's got a chance. He'll be up squared. And Nick Nabavi will head to 2 with a 2-shot, 2 RBI shot to left center. So the Cashion Wildcats put a couple up. And you're welcome, Cashion Nation.
That was a single to left, and Brexton went from first to third. That is not normal.
Cashion, right fielder number 1, Landon Lagasse.
So that'll bring up Lagasse as the
And
cat.
there wasn't even a relay. The play was at third, and they threw it straight to third, and he's there. He's standing on third. That was a single to left. I'm telling you, you don't see that very much. Kid can just get it.
Lagasse there's at first pitch strike. So Bronaugh comes in as well as Kater.
Dad, you got your wish. He came through right there.
Just need
Big
to
way.
put it into play. Heck. So again, 2 outs. Cashion put a couple more. Lagasse there's at no. That one was low and outside, but that's okay. So Lagasse there's at 0-2. Cashion's been solid with 0-2 here. 2 outs. 2-out rally. We've got Joey Wilson on deck. We just need Lagasse to figure out a way to get on base. And that might be, it's got a chance to drop. It's going deep. Great job by the
play.
right fielder tracking that one down.
They were really playing him to pull. Center fielder was in the gap. That was the right fielder making that catch in center field. So they were.
So line out to 9 will be out number 3. Well hit ball by Lagasse.
Yeah, that's
but
great. That's good defense. They saw. I'm sure they looked at the spray chart yesterday, and Landon's he's a pull hitter.
So that'll be it here as we move to bottom of 2. Cashion up 7-0. Be back in a sec.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
All right, welcome back to Cashion Wildcats TV. Neiman and Bobby, Dirk Fippen. Cashion Wildcats moved to bottom of 2, up 7-0, put up another 2 spot in the second inning. Cashion Wildcats looking good.
Who you got over there to your left?
We have a special guest, former alum, Keegan Renaud. Keegan, welcome up to the wonderful press box. What do you think?
Yeah, this is my first time seeing the place. I love it. From where we had it to where maybe not enough clay some days to be able to fix the home plate and the mound to now you guys have turf. And I mean, it's just going to be great for everything from summertime to now to whenever you guys have it. It's going to be great.
Jace Hollingshed, center fielder, up to bat for the Cougars. Shot. Deep. Lagasse is back. That'll hit the warning track off the wall. It'll bounce off. That'll be a double for Hollingshed on the first pitch. And they'll stand up double there. Nice hit there by Hollingshed. And the Cougars got a lead runner on.
Yeah, Joe needs to follow there. And wasn't there. Hey, Keegan.
Now for the Cougars,
Dude,
the catcher,
you're doing fantastic.
number
man.
21,
I love hearing you.
Jaron Bottom.
I love hearing you. And, hey, you follow the other team, but that's okay. And
it's great.
I know everybody around here is just as proud of you. And, man, you've done really well. And like I said, I love tuning in and listening to you. And congratulations.
You're kind of a renaissance man. You've kind of got a bunch of stuff cooking. So tell some of our great Cashion folks listening kind of what you've been doing lately.
Yeah, it's, we just got done with doing some stuff with USA Today. That finished in December, January. We're moving on to, I'm on the airwaves in Oklahoma City 3 times a week. And
is that KRXO?
KRXO with 107.7, the franchise,
yeah.
yes. And yeah, have that, have our podcast that's really starting to take off.
What's the name of that?
That's Inside OU.
Okay.
And then we have a little Patreon that's a little subscription service that, shares some inside information about, with people that I've been able to connect with, at the University of Oklahoma covering the football program. It's been truly grateful, and it's been so much work too. Like, this is something I started my junior year whenever I moved out here, a passion I had, and to be able to understand the game. And I say this all the time, like I would not be in the position I am if it wasn't for, Lynn, Coach Shackelford, and that staff that they have is, the best on the football side. And, obviously me being a former baseball player in college and doing those things, it's good to see that, the baseball program's continuing to grow, and Mounts is still here, and he didn't dip out or do anything like that. And so it makes me very, very proud to come back here and see that you guys are, 15, 18 more outs from going back to a state tournament.
Yeah, fantastic.
I hear you occasionally dropping some Cashion knowledge on the radio.
You got to represent
Sure,
the small town a little
There
bit.
goes. Now, Bobby, it's a backstop. Actually, I'll roll past his foot. So, so Keegan, I remember watching you coming in from, you kind of were a transplant from Edmond North, came in with your catcher's gear. Certainly had a chance to play at the next level, and you're taking it on. I love your breakdowns of OU football. Absolutely do a great job of the telestrator, right? So
yeah.
Love watching that. In terms of folks that are thinking about what it's like to break into the business that you've been in, it's come with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. What would be one piece of advice you'd want to give them?
Oh, it's journalism, media. It's not about the money, and I think a lot of people, and I say that, and people laugh or joke or chuckle a little bit, but the money's not great until you get there. And if you just keep grinding and you keep grinding and you love it, and you find the stories that are worth it to talk about from a storytelling side, and and also just be able to continue.
So nice job there by Cotter holding the runner on. Back up Cooper Frazee at 3 was there just in case. Nice throw by Cotter from all the way from third base to get the first out. Keep going. Finish your thought.
Yeah, and just to keep grinding. And I think that was the biggest thing is that, I'm at a point now to where I can do it full time. And it's truly a blast. Built a, brand and a following on social media that I'm proud of. I know a lot of people are proud, of me. Be. So it's, I love it. I love it. And that's the biggest thing is that, in this place, and if you come to here, you invest your time and you get invested into the community. And I'm like you said, I moved out here from Edmond to play ball. And, but at the end of the day, I became truly, this is my home. I feel that way. And every time I come back, I feel that way.
Okay, I'll just offer up my biggest Keegan Renew memory is hitting 6 3-pointers in a basketball game. That's my memory.
It was 8, but
8.
Come on, get it right.
You see how I baited him on that one once he was going to correct me or not.
Hey, Keegan, you were around quite a bit for football season. Have you seen these kids playing baseball?
I have not. No, I mean, I got to work with a lot of these kids, as you guys know, when they were in 6th and 7th grade, and whenever I was coaching with Mounts in the summertime after I was done playing.
That's right.
So seeing all of them grow up and behind the plate with Nick and them, and being able to work with him, it's been it's awesome getting back out here and getting to see him play.
Swing and a miss.
Nice slider.
We get the strikeout there, so 2 outs here at the bottom of 2 for the Cashion Wildcats as Gavin Phippen working. Nice work on the defensive end, holding that lead runner all the way staying in third. That'll bring up Bryce Gillespie, left fielder, lefty
number 22, Bryce
for the
Gillespie.
Cougas. So hang tight. You can keep that set on if you'd like. Showing bunt here. He'll drop it down. He'll look 1 for out number 3. Is it there in time? It is. Ring it up. Nice back up there by Cheese.
Nice job, Camden, getting over there and covering for Joe. And Joe came crashing on the bunt. And, hey, that's one of those little things we talk about, right?
Absolutely.
Knowing what you're doing, and he's over there. And nice throw and nice catch. And take a little lesson from Joe.
No errors, 1 man left on base after 2.
So the Cashion Wildcats hold the Cougars scoreless again. We'll move to the top of 3. We're back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
0.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
All right, welcome back. Cashion Wildcat Television, Spring 2021 Baseball. Cashion Wildcats here in the regional finals against the Cougars of Oklahoma Union, all the way up from Coffeyville, Oklahoma. Cashion Hub. Nicky Mantle.
Leading off the top half of the 3rd inning for Cashion, first baseman, number 3,
7-0.
Joey
Is that Commerce
Wilson.
for Mickey? Commerce, Oklahoma?
Commerce.
Yeah, great little town there. So up in the northeast area over there by Collinsville, up north on your way to Bartlesville.
Hey, I wanted to ask Keegan, so we turned this field around and faced it northeast like it should be. How'd you like to hit in this place?
I was lefty, so I would have preferred it the old way, right? But no, I was a very kind of opposite field centric minded hitter, and like I would have loved playing here. I mean, I would tagging balls out to left center, let the ball carry a little bit. The only 2 home runs I did hit whenever I was over at Redlands were both oppo. So it's would have fit me perfect. This field would have, as well as playing, on this turf. Yeah, because with my hands and everything, it would have been really, really fun to play.
No bad hops in the dirt here for the catcher.
No, it takes some time though getting used to blocking.
It is a big adjustment. You're right. I remember watching my oldest first time he played on it, and I don't think he had a pass ball all year and had 4 in like the first inning.
Just different.
Looking at me, and I'm like, don't look at me. I'm not the one out there. Just adjust.
Wilson right over 2. That'll be a single for my man Joey Wilson. Stay hot. Stay hot, Joey, the magician. So Joey with 2 hits, single and a home run.
Now look for the
That'll
Wildcats,
bring
second
up
baseman number 23.
Camden Maroney, sophomore,
Camden
number 23,
Maroney.
second baseman, who had that nice play there for the third out there to end the side for the Cougars there in the second inning. Camden,
Hey, another question for our guest. I just, I know you went on to play at Redlands, and what if you, did that help? Did that help your career path, or I'm assuming it did, just with the people you meet and everything. But hey, talk about that a little bit, because I know for me, it's a big deal. For my oldest, it was a big deal, and talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, I had a meeting with my, old head coach whenever I was at Edmond North, and it was after the end of my sophomore season, and we had a catcher that was already committed. He just was an all-stater as a sophomore. He had all the world and the potential in the world, and it was one of those decisions that I just had to make. We made as a family, but coming out here, different. Yeah, quick story on that. Like, they gave me a nickname out at Edmond North, and it was Rudy, because I took practice too seriously. That doesn't happen out here. Like, I mean that seriously. Like, you come to this place, you invest your time, you invest into the community. If you just surround yourself with everybody and you just become so ingrained in what Cashion's doing, it's hard not to come out of it on the positive side. And from the weights with Coach Robertson, and from everything, and Coach Mounts was a blessing, coming here my senior year, and really elevated my game, from there, just kind of letting us play free. And so, yeah, I think moving out here was the best decision I've ever made. And yeah, it definitely helped me out just in terms of, I got the chance to.
Joe on the steal, he'll be up.
But for a kid that's considering, that's got enough skills to go play at the next level, whether it's small school, or if it's, obviously if it's anything above that, your advice would be what? Go do it, or, if you're thinking about it, you're considering it. Is it? Yeah, it's a commitment, but the people you meet and the channels you can create.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 2 years I spent at Redlands, I will still say are some of the 2 best years. We may have only won 5 or 6 conference games. The coach may have put me in a game cold and may have ended my career, but at the end of the day, the 2 years I spent out there were 2 of the better years, brothers I have for life. I'm being a part of a guy's wedding, that I was on teammates with whenever I was over there. And yeah, I think if I always would tell people, especially from Cashion, like go to the JUCO route, and unless you have a real opportunity to go Division I, because it's not no disrespect to small schools or anything like that, but if you're not kids going to Oklahoma State, you're usually committed as freshman or sophomore if you're a small school kid, or this or that. If you have your patience, you're more than likely going to blossom, because here you're doing everything as well, and you're usually going to blossom once you get to that next level. And there's nothing better than junior college baseball. You get to go there. It's baseball 24/7, weightlifting 24/7.
Well, there's a lot of great JUCO baseball. You've seen it in the state. My experience with that is you get a lot of these kids coming in that are pitchers that they want to pitch a year and get drafted, and that's why they go to the JUCOs.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these other kids are just happy to be there. It's sometimes
now look for Cashion, the shortstop,
maybe
number
it's
13,
whatever, but
Cooper
the
Frazee.
JUCO game in this state is at a very high level, whether it's Division I or II in JUCO, and just. I've seen some fantastic pitching in JUCO. Sometimes better than what you see in the Division I level.
Yeah, I played against a couple buddies, not buddies, or guys that I actually got to know in our conference that are playing professional baseball right now, and those are that's D2 JUCO in Oklahoma.
Shot up the middle, Cooper Frazee, single. 2 out rally here for the Cashion Wildcats, staying hot. So Cooper Frazee with another hit, and Cashion Wildcats still working after an E6, driving in a run
Now for the
Wildcats as a Wilson pinch runner.
Number 12,
Miller.
Preston.
One thing about this team is, you know what it's like with 2 outs. Typically, you're going to have runners on base, and statistically, you're going to score more runs with 2 outs because you got runners on base. But this team has lived on it, and I mean, with 2 outs, we have just been fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's fascinating because I would have thought, and even Mount said that, my senior year, that team, we just scored runs and scored runs and scored runs. I mean, we had obviously, 1 through 6 in the lineup was really solid. But this team obviously had a chance to go to state. They had a chance, did go to state last year. Obviously, things happened in that regard. But at the end of the day, no. I mean, seeing Mounts and seeing this program continue to be as good as it is, it makes me so proud. And what we started, they're taking it on and going. So I'm excited to see kind of what's gonna come of it over the coming weeks. I know you guys are 2A now. It's a little bit different ball game at the state tournament at 2A.
Tough.
But you guys
don't even get me started.
Yeah, don't stir him up. Don't stir the pot.
All the schools that have almost twice as many kids as other schools but don't play football. But nonetheless,
Hey, Morrison's got an opportunity.
Good for them, and they did in basketball as well. So just level the playing field. Cotter takes ball 3-1. The Cougar fans not too happy with that check swing, and he was just turning to not get hit. That's not considered a swing. So nonetheless, the Cashion Wildcats keeping this 2-out rally going. Runners at first and second. Bronaugh and Frazee throw down.
Keegan, you think these young kids are looking at this field, these young kids coming up saying, I can't wait to play baseball on that field and that facility?
It's the same with every sport. You see these kids, like you're –
shot to third. Will it scoop by? That'll go foul. So Cotter will have a chance, full count here with 2 outs, to square away and find himself another one.
It's that thing where you move out here, and in Edmond, a lot of those high schoolers, especially the upperclassmen, they don't understand that about the role model aspect that you have as a player and what you represent. It's a lot bigger than what's on the front, on the back of your jersey. It's all about what's on the front, and I love it.
Runners go inside. That'll be hit by pitch as Cotter gets banged up on that elbow pad. He'll head to first base, and bases are loaded for the flow, the hair. Brexton Green, number 10. Brexton doing well today. He's got
number
a
10,
walk and hit by pitch,
Green.
but it's definitely a run.
So the old school hair thing, that's not a rule here?
Did you see this a little bit earlier? Brexton's at first. Nick gets a base hit just over the shortstop, and Brexton goes from first to third.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a supreme. You saw that athlete coming along for a long time.
Yes, you did. That's a good point.
Heck yeah. Again, bases loaded, 2 outs. Green stares at pitch down the middle for strike 2. So gets a little encouragement from his homeboy on deck, Nick Nabavi. Brexton Green will find himself one here. We're going to take our pick if it's going to be inside or outside coming from Hollingshed. He's got to get out of this jam, but base hit will score 2 for the Cashion Wildcats. Shot, third base side, that'll go foul. Green well ahead.
Mounts probably takes so much pride in fielding that ball at third base.
He does. He absolutely does. He enjoys it.
I hope he comes back and listens to me saying that too.
I don't think Coach Mounts has enough time to come back and rewatch the games, but, appreciate the opportunity. Up top, that'll be ball 1. 1-2, 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brexton Green, the senior's got bases loaded, looking to add to this 8-0 lead. That'll be outside. Ball 2, 2-2, 2 outs. This has got to be the one for Brexton.
This is the pitch right here if you're anticipating.
Shot! Deep! See you later! Grand salami! Brexton Green, show the hair, get the flow, touch the bags. Cashion puts 4 more, 12-0.
You saw that coming a mile away, boys.
Rally in effect. Somebody hit the siren. We got a nice one tonight, Dirk.
I didn't even see where that came down.
It didn't. It's still going. I think it's in Enid by now.
Might have hit that cell tower north of here.
So with that,
you knew at some point.
Is
that 5 for
5
home runs
number
on
24,
the season.
Nick Nabavi.
With a little bit of wind tonight, a little bit of warm air, you knew at some point that was coming.
So 12-0, Cashion, double digits. Nick Nabavi with 2 outs. No pressure for the junior here.
Stepping on the gas with 2 outs.
He'll take a shot. That'll hit the gap and the power alley. That'll hit the wall. And the Bobby will round 2. He's looking for Mounts. He'll hold him up at 2. And the Cashion Wildcats keep it going.
Whatever you said to Nick might have worked.
No, I don't know. You know, there's times where Dad's got to come out of his shoes every once in a while.
Since you got after him, he's 2 for 2.
So Ben Harmon coming out a little pinch runner for the catcher, courtesy running for the catcher. That'll
Now
bring
up for Cashion.
Landon
The left fielder,
Lagasse
number
scoring
1,
touchdowns. We're
Landon
looking to
Lagasse.
have Landon trade that out for some hits here to keep this 2-out rally going as the Cashion Wildcats up 12-0, top of 3. That'll go right side. That one will go foul. Had a chance there. On deck is Joey Wilson. He says, come on, Landon, get on base. I want a chance.
Keegan, have you been in the indoor and seen the facility inside, what they've done with it?
I have not yet, no.
Yeah,
I need to go over there.
Nets that go all the way to the ceiling, and you can raise them up and down, and just if a kid wants to get better at baseball, there's no reason why he wouldn't want to come play here.
Lando, single pass, second base. Harmon round and the quarterback touchdown. That'll be another run on a single RBI by Landon Lagasse. Coach Ott has had enough. So Cashion, the Wildcats, I don't even, in my OU degree, I can't even count this high. I put up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs here in the top of 3.
Got the Darth Vader death walk going on here. I like it.
Coach Ott's going to shoot up a death look back up
who
us.
Who else wants to throw BP?
All right, Keegan. So if you are Coach Mounts right now, 13-0 lead, chance to go to state. Do you keep the dugout loose and free, or do you get on their backs and get tough on them?
Oh, I mean, they're having fun, right? Like, that's the first thing you noticed when you walked into the park today, that this is a group that's light. They know how good they are. They know what they can be. They know what they're capable of. No, this is a lot of these seniors, I don't know how many seniors are on this team, 3 of them. This is their last home game. You want to send them out right, and especially at a place like this. And, I know you guys all know that how our season ended my senior year, 1-0, 2-1 to Bingeroni with
cheaters.
So you were on the last team. That was 13. Was that 13?
No, I was on the. It was 15. It was the spring of 15. We faced.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right.
Yeah, we faced
right.
Binger, and we got Legend Smith in the first game, and then Colby Sweeney in the second game. OU commit, Seminole commit, and we got beat 1-0, 2-1. Yeah, so. And the catcher from Binger back then, too, I'm still kind of close with, Cody Milligan. He's actually, I believe, 7 for 11 in high A ball after his first weekend with the Braves. So he's off to a good career. Yeah, they were very good.
I wonder what that kid could do on the football field. I wonder what that would look like. But
you poke the bear a lot?
Maybe their kids will play football.
Again, appreciate it. That team was tough, and I remember going down there to Johnny Bench Field, Johnny Bench Stadium down there, and facing them Salty Squad for sure. And you know what I noticed about them, and much like the Dale program that came in here, just the pregame routine for them was just impressive. All the things they were doing to get themselves right for the game, you could definitely tell that they treated it and respected the game at a high level. So we got a pitching change here for Coach Ott. Anyone got a number there? Number 2? Is that their?
This kid that finished the first game
Dylan
here.
That's the shortstop Ellis.
He's got some good velocities. He's got a little slider too. Got a little changeup, but he likes living on the fastball. He's got pretty decent velocity.
Hey, and this 13-0 lead didn't come from a strike zone the size of a Pringle can, right? It came from great hitting and great defense on both sides, and that's just a reference to our Dale game as we had a tough one in that one. Last game of the season, senior night, dedication night. It's still sour with me, but nonetheless, absolutely love the offense and defense here. Hey, Dirk, from a standpoint of just next steps, what is the? I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but we've got an if game tomorrow at 2:00, if necessary.
Yeah, take care of business today. Yeah. If we were to lose, we can come back tomorrow and play. But
if we do go on to win, what's the story there?
Yeah, so we'll play next week in the state tournament. We're in Region 1. We match up against Region 8. Right now, Region 8's at this point, we'd have to get some scores updated, but that's the only team that's advanced, punched their ticket. That'll be Silo, so we'll match up against 8, and then, of course, 2-7.
Do we have a location set or day set?
It looks like it's going to be Delisi from what I understand.
Delisi, okay, fantastic.
I'm not sure about the final. I think the finals is going to be at Shawnee.
So Delisi, is that start up Thursday night?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because I think that's what they do with the districts and regionals and then the state tournament.
So we'll have to work with our admin no matter what happens here. If we have the privilege and blessing and move on to state, we'll have to work to figure out if we can broadcast or not, if it'll be audio only, if the OSSAA will have the NFSH
now up for Cashion.
We can
contract. But
since we're talking about the regionals, we might as well run down Joey Wilson. Of course, we're in Regional 1, and everybody knows what's going on here. But in Regional 2, you got Dale, Pawnee in the finals there. In Regional 3, you got Hobart came out and advanced, and I think they're still waiting for Christian Heritage, Caney Valley winner there.
Okay.
And then in 4, you've got Morrison's advanced. There's your football school.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
They beat Clara early, and Clara's come back, so they've got Clara in the finals.
Shot! Pass short. So again, Ellison comes in. His replacement lets it go right by E6, and that's a single that advances my man Legasta 3. So Joey Wilson staying hot, and I'll bring up Camden Maroney.
They just want to keep me up here, don't they?
Oklahoma that's moved on undefeated there. They'll play the winner of Stroud Porter tonight. Regional 6, you've got Howe and Panama. Panama knocked off Latta. And then, Howe, Panama there in Regional 6. Regional 7, you got Hartshorn. They'll play the winner of Kanawha and Central Salisaw.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Regional 8, Silo, at this point, as far as we know, they're the only one that's punched their ticket. So there you go. Quick rundown on what's going on there. If we get some updates, we'll circle back to that.
Number 6.
Give everybody some updates
Jackson
there.
Miller.
So we got a little exchange here, a little lineup update. So Jackson Miller's checked in for Cam Maroney. So it looks like Jackson will be coming in playing a little second base. I don't know if they'll do any shifts in the infield and defense, but love seeing the junior Jackson Miller, number 6.
He may just hit for him, and then we'll see.
See it switch back out.
Yep.
You get
one time.
One time. That's right. Joey Wilson at 1. Legas at 3. So runners on the corner. Miller takes one up top for ball 1.
Give him my shirt.
Yeah, come on now.
Miller time at the plate.
So Dylan Ellison, again, we love the Miller family. Todd Miller Industries taking care of business down there south of Stockyards
Jackson
there.
taking a ball inside for a strike.
It's 13-0.
So 1-2 for Miller. 2 outs, keeping this 2-out rally going. Someone turn on the air conditioning in here, please.
Hey, I turned it down, after I used the restroom up here and set up on these hard surface countertops.
TMI, man. Up top for ball 2.
Yeah, this is easy to call a game up here, huh?
Man, I love it up here. Guys, I can't get over how awesome this is out here right now.
Getting runners on the corner. Miller 2-2 with 2 outs. Shot fouled off screen. So nice work by Miller staying alive.
Jackson trying to get in the action here as well.
Heck yeah, why not?
Keegan, that's one thing about this team. This team, we can hit 12 or 13. And we got a kid in the 9-hole that was lead off last year, and he'll probably move back there next year. But basically a second lead off. We got a bunch of them sitting over there that can put them in and they can play. They know what they're doing and played a ton of baseball. And got a J-High program that's coming up with I don't know how many kids are there. There's a bunch of them. Then you drive out west and you look at the fields out west and, their parking lot's full every night and they're getting after it. And the future is bright.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite. Runners go. Swing and a miss. That'll be out 3 on the strikeout by Jackson Miller, but not after Cashion. Loads him up, knocks him down, put up 13 now total. And we move to bottom of 3 as the Cashion Wildcats up 13-0. Keegan, you going to stay and hang out with us?
I'm not. I'm gonna dip out after this segment.
All right, Keegan, Bruno, famous alum. We ought to have a.
Not famous, not yet.
Yeah,
maybe soon.
Well, hey man, you have way more followers than me. That makes you famous on Twitter. So,
you got 3, then you got more than me.
But hey, catch Keegan on Twitter. Find him on where else can we find you?
Yeah, you can listen to me on Mondays and Fridays on 107.7 The Franchise at 5:15. We have a podcast that's real popular. It gets over 3,000 to 4,000 downloads an episode. It's Inside OU. We also have a Patreon it's a subscription service. that, but we do some inside cool interviews. Actually, I'll have Coach Shackelford on 2 weeks from now. It'll be great. But no, thank you guys so much. And like I said, seeing Mounts and seeing this program continue to grow is one of my favorite things. And being able to come back and see you guys and see them win and continue to win, it makes welcoming feeling. And I love being home.
Well, I love it. You got a Cardinal shirt, so you can come back anytime.
Well, hey, again, congratulations on your career path and where it's heading, and worked your tail off, man. And like I said, I enjoy listening to you. Keep up the good work, and
Thank you guys. Yeah, I hope I keep making everybody proud.
I've had some guys in the truck with me driving around. I'm like, hey, that kid's from Cashion. They're like, no. And I'm like, no, really, he really is. Listen to him. He knows what he's talking about.
Well, we appreciate it, Keegan. You're welcome back anytime during football and basketball season.
Absolutely. I'll come back around during football.
I love it.
All
righty, guys.
Bring your Ranger shirt with you next time.
I will.
See you, brother. That's Keegan Rowe.
I was going to ask you if the Cardinals are going to sign Pujols and let him retire up there because the Angels cut him. He's done.
You never know. Maybe a little for fun. Maybe have him go out there one time, take a cut, play first base. I remember when Nick and Alex were in babies, barely in school, taking a train from Kansas City to St. Louis to catch the Cardinals play all the time. Pujols and that whole group. It was fantastic. Got to go in the old Busch Stadium and the new Busch Stadium.
That's cool. There's not a lot of people who could probably say that.
Absolutely beautiful. So with that, Cashion moves to bottom of 3. Gavin Phippen on the bunt. First pitch, foul ball, strike 1. So, again, outstanding top of 3 for the Cashion Wildcats. A lot of highlights there. Make sure you visit Cashion Wildcats TV after this one. Go check out the archive because that was a fun inning. Phippen coming up. That'll be a well-struck ball down the right side. That'll go foul, though.
Hey, one thing about this team, I know they're down 13-0, but, these kids have grown up, and they've obviously had a ton of success. They're not done. They're going to stick in there and compete.
Swing and a miss.
Slider.
Gets him swinging. It's a miss for strike 3. Out number 1 as they try to work it around the horn. That's the only thing that's gone wrong for the Cashion Wildcats today. So that'll be out number 1 against Jake's Hollinshed.
For the Cougars, number 5, Cade Hollingshed.
I apologize. So we've got Cade Hollingshed up to bat, number 5, who's replaced Jaron Bottoms. I got that wrong in the lineup, so thank you, my man, Silky Smooth, Chad Tishner. First pitch swing and a miss. Did the lineup change? Okay. That's popped up. Strike 2.
Gavin's done what he needed to do. He's got ahead in counts, and I don't know, 13-0 lead. I might be able to go out there. Well, probably not. I was thinking I might be able to go out there and throw a couple of 13-0 lead. Tishner probably could.
Yeah, heck yeah. I apologize. That was Braylon Holland, 8-hole hitter, right fielder that struck out. Well-struck ball right over 2. Nice job by Frazee getting even close with that leather. Bronall with the glove there as it rolls gently to him, and that'll hold up Hollingshed, and that'll be the first hit of the day for the Cougars.
Second hit.
Second hit?
Second hit.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, their first inning.
Yes, that's right. Jace Hollingshed had that right. So brothers with the hits here.
Now Pro Bowl Union.
Again, these kids aren't going to go away. They're going to stick around and compete, and they know how to win.
Throw back to 1. Cashion had a few yesterday that were awfully close at first. I think if you would ask a couple of moms and dads and gramps and aunties and uncles, they'd tell you the same. So Dylan Ella, shortstop leadoff for the Cougars up to bat. He had a strikeout in the first inning. Getting 1 out here, Cashion up 13-0. That's going to go up. That's deep. Lagasse has got a chance. He'll make the catch. He'll make the drop. You got to go to 2 for the force. And so Lagasse, again, in and out of his glove. He had a chance if he would have taken his time, Dirk. He didn't have to rush.
He had time to make a throw there, and I think he just felt like he had to rush it.
He did. So, again, a tough break, a good break there for the Cougars. They needed that one. So, on that one, we've got E7. And the Union Cougars have 2 on now, first and second with 1 out. And J.T. Richardson, second baseman, lefty up to bat. Inside, good spot. Yes, sir. First pitch strike there against Richardson. Gavin worked the second base runner at all. Come back inside. Looks like, do we have a hit by pitch? We sure do. So hit by pitch against the lefty Richardson.
Yeah, they're not going away.
So that'll load the bases up.
Bases jacked with one out.
And that'll bring up number 10, Mason Siegel, third baseman, up to bat. And Coach Mounts will come out and have a well-timed conversation. We'll leave it here.
Yeah, he's probably going to just kind of remind everybody here what the situation is, and that's what looks like what's going on. And got to force it home here, any base. One out, we need to make sure we get an out here. Just wherever the ball's hit, get an out where it's hit. I'm sure we'll be in, the infield will be in here. And
so no one better to roll two, in fact, as well. So Cashion Wildcats, again, showing some defensive prowess yesterday, a little bit today here. So no balls, no strikes. Mason Siegel, third baseman, 3-hole hitter, number 10 for the Cougars. Bases loaded. Just outside that front corner there for ball one. Good spot there for Fippen. I like the location. He gets it that time, so that'll be strike one. Love the correction there, Dirk.
Yep.
Continue to find that one. That'll be a ground ball to Jackson Miller. Well struck ball into the left center alley. Cut by Frazee, throw to three. It's dug out. Is the tag there? It's not in time. So that'll be a 2-run shot by Mason Siegel. And the Cougars showing life. And that'll bring up 4-hole hitter Jace Hollingshed, center fielder.
For Oklahoma Union, center fielder number 11.
Well, it's important here to keep the ball down. Balls low in the zone or create ground balls. And it'd be nice to have one right here.
In the dirt, nice block by Nababi, keeps it in front of him. Jace Hollingshed had a hit in the second inning, was left stranded at third. On a great play by Preston Cotter, holding him at 3, getting the out at 1, and then getting a strikeout later for out number 3. That one's fouled off right side, so 1-1. So as you said, Dirk, Cougars have some pride, and they've punched back. That one's straight up. Bronaw's got a chance. There'll be a tag here. Let's see. He'll have a chance to make the throw.
Deep enough to score one.
He's going to go 3, see if he get the tag, and that'll score a run on the sacrifice fly by Jaron Bottoms.
It's a big out.
But it is 2 outs for the Cashion Wildcats.
He didn't. So he left early. We just got him forced at second because he left early.
So out 3 on the base running error on Mason Siegel.
That's good. Whoever saw that, somebody's paying attention. I think Miller may have saw it and asked for the ball at second, and sure enough, he left early.
So the run will still count.
Yes, the run will count.
As the sac fly with Mason Siegel is able to score the run in with J.T. Richardson, I believe, coming in for that one. And so that'll be 3 runs as the Cashion Wildcats give up 3, but hold them. And as we move to top of 4, we'll go to timeout. Be right back on Cashion Wildcats TV.
Christy Perry is a Cashion-based attorney providing clients in Oklahoma with trusted, experienced legal counsel regarding wills and trusts, bankruptcy, and other areas of law. Flexible scheduling is available to discuss your options, and your first consultation is free. If you need assistance regarding a legal matter, call your local Oklahoma licensed attorney, Christy Perry, at 918-373-0882.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Cashion Shape Up Fitness is locally owned and operated with no contracts or sign-up fees. Our rates start at only $30 per month, and we have tanning available. Everything you need to work on your health and fitness. So contact Amber Lee.
We're back. Got Nima took a little bit of a break here and stepped away. Leading off top of the four, we got Gavin Fippen.
Woo!
13-3 lead, so it'd be nice to get those three back here.
That's a little inside and up top for ball one.
Hit the ball, kid.
Little water run and sweet tea Georgia Peach from HTO. They do a great job sponsoring and supporting our hospitality room in basketball and baseball. Shot! Fippen deep! Has a chance!
Goodbye, Gandhi!
Home run! Gavin Fippen, solo shot.
Help yourself out on the mound there.
Is that the deepest part of the field?
No.
No.
Power alleys are for sure.
So the little intro by Daddy Fippen helps out number 3 there. And Gavin Fippen puts up a solo shot off of Dylan Ellis. And the Cashion gets one of the 3 back.
No emotion from him. It's like, smile, kid. It's a regional final.
Is that home run number 3 on the year?
Is that?
Yes, I think so.
That's 3 bombs, for him.
So home run,
it's
Gavin.
3 more than his brother ever had.
Hey, now, it's not about comparison, kids. So top of 4, leadoff, Gavin Fippen smokes one over the fence. It'll be home run number 4 for him. Cashing up now 14-3. Nathaniel Bronall will get his chance.
3 big fives for the day.
That's crazy. Joey Wilson with a 3-run shot. Brexton Miller, senior, playing his last game on Lance Beitler Field here in Cashion with a grand salami. That's straight up. That's danger. Looks like that's going to come back in. Nice play there by the catcher.
Nice play.
Jaron Bottoms for out.
Catcher play has been really, really good in this tournament.
So out number 1 as Bronall pops up to catcher, and that'll bring up Cooper Frazee. Cooper Frazee had a big bomb that hit the wall. Again, we don't ever want kids to swing out, and these natural swings is what's kind of creating this, but he'll have a chance here as well. He'll take first pitch up top for ball 1. 1-0, 1 out, 14-3. We're at 4 innings. We got to play complete 7 here in playoff baseball?
No, we got to play 5.
Play 5, okay. And is it 8 after 5? 10 after 5, okay. So 2-1. Little quick pitching here by Dylan Ellis. He's trying to get in rhythm. Cooper Frazee, don't mess with that kid. He owns the box. He'll slow him down anytime. Shot! Woo! Way ahead of that on that inside pitch. That one maybe the Kingfisher. That one's solid off the barrel. 2-2, 1 out. We've got Preston Cotter on deck. Everybody licking their chops. Up top, full count. Nice work there by the freshman, Cooper Frazee, shortstop, number 13.
Cooper giving him the funky eye.
That'll be in dirt for ball 4. Cooper Frazee will hustle over, and the Oklahoma Union fans exacerbated with that last call. That means tired. Did you hear the groans? Groans, I heard it up here. I appreciate you joining us here on Cashion Wildcat TV. It is Homer Television, so if we get excited about the Wildcats, you know why. Hit the corner there, but a little bit low there for ball 1. Is Dylan Ellis moving from shortstop over to a pitcher here in relief of Kate Hollingshed. Up top for ball 2, so good eye there by number 12. On deck is Hayden Branch. Got a senior sighting. Hayden Branch, number 11, on deck. Checking in for Brexton Green to get a little at bat.
How good was he on the mound yesterday?
Oh, phenomenal. That's going to be fouled off right side. Looks like, will that carry? It sure will. Yeah,
I'll tell you what, not a good thing for Oklahoma Union being down like this, and our kids are just there at the plate, comfortable taking hacks.
(2-1) for Cotter, Mr. Cotter. Preston's got a few home runs on the season himself.
25 over there next to Cooper's kind of a – he's like, how you hit the ball that far being 135 pounds?
That's deep. That's deep. Center field back. Oh, great catch there by the center fielder, Jace Hollingshed, robbing Cotter.
The ball's hit well.
Wow.
It's also well played out there, tracking the ball.
Wow. So Frazee hustles back to 1. That's 2 outs, and that brings up Hayden Branch. Checked in, a little right fielder action here. Nick Nabavi on deck. That was deep, brother. Healthy cut there by Hayden there.
It's senior, basically his last game on this field. After that game he pitched yesterday, it sure be nice to see him come up with a hit here.
Heck yeah. Had a great signing day today going to Coffeyville.
I'm saying just come out of your shoes and put one out.
He tried that time. He had a chance. That one will go foul. He may not get a better pitch than that one. That was a good one. Just misses it. Again, big fan of Hayden Branch. A couple of houses down from us. Great
pumping
kid.
Out the athletes out of that neighborhood.
Yeah, Mundell Farms, baby. That's heck yeah.
Maybe we should get.
I think our well water's got some of that, like some of those radioactive chemicals.
Maybe we should move and talk Shelly into having 3 more kids.
Go for it, man. You have a chance. Or you could be the person who breaks the trend. One or the other.
Would say, go find yourself another wife.
You could adopt.
Adopt 3 Dominicans. How about that?
There you go. 2 strikes on Branch. He'll take.
Yikes. Don't hit him in the throwing arms. All I care about right now at that point.
So he'll take one off the middle of the back. He'll head down to 1.
Don't hit him in the right elbow, please.
And that'll bring up Nick Nabavi. Little sandlot for you.
The catcher, number 24, Nick Nabavi.
So Cooper Frazee gets to 2. Delicious, delicious. Georgia peach.
This tea is fantastic. I feel like I'm drinking, like, not sure what it is. Just this little jug. It's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. You can go get me one next time on that next run. Georgia peach is what I like as well.
It's yummy. Thank you.
1-0 for Nabavi. He'll get that outside corner as Ellis hits it, and that's a 1-1.
A little help from the umpire there.
That's all right. It's 14-3. We get it. Got to crowd the plate here a little bit, take care and protect. Up top, 2-1. Runners at first and second. And, Dirk, we got 2 outs. You know what that means?
Yeah, it means we're about to hit one in the gap. Ben can make it up here. That'll be 12 kids to the plate tonight.
Again, Nabavi with a couple of hits, 2 for 3 on the day. That one goes outside. Don't you call it, Mr. Umpire. That's 3-1. And Nabavi will have a chance on this next pitch, see if he can square it up. Flush on the barrel. Might have a chance to drive in 1. That'll go right field. That's going to be a chance to drop. It will, and right fielder, nice hustle there by the right fielder, Braylon Holland for out number 3. Is Nabavi.
We jinxed him. We should have said a word about it.
It's all right. He's good. He's going to figure it out. So,
hey, that's
out.
4th. That's we're visitors, right? Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works out, but yes, we're visitors again.
After 3.5, we're up 11. Stay focused here and keep executing.
So Cashion puts 5 in the first, 2 in the second, 6 in the third, 1 in the fourth. I'm guessing at this rate, Dirk, we're going to put up 7 in the 5th. So if you're just looking at numbers, that's the way it works. So, but nonetheless,
I'll take that.
Gavin Phippen trots out. We're going to a quick timeout. Be right back on Cashion Wildcats TV.
Sign up today. 405-538-8248. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Cashion Shape Up Fitness. Have a pest problem? Call Rural Pest Solutions today. We offer as-needed services as well as a variety of treatment schedules. We're family-owned and operated, and we specialize in treating life's smallest problems: spiders, ants, roaches, termites, mice, and more. For both residential and commercial, we're ready to solve your pest problems today. So call Rural Pest Solutions in Cashion, 405-238-6565. Proud supporter of Wildcat athletes.
All right, welcome back to CWTV. Neiman and Bobby, Dirk Fippen. Hey, big shout out to all of our awesome sponsors this year. We've had well over 225,000 people chiming in and tuning in to Cashion Wildcat TV this year. It's been
What was that number?
Well, it's well over 200,000. I know that for sure.
No,
it's amazing.
That is insane.
Absolutely amazing. Shape Up Fitness, Gateway Realty, Green and Grange, Rural Pest Solutions, Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedic, Coffee Creek Church, Maple Nixon, Diesel Horse, Cashion All Sports, Pioneer, Legacy Insurance with the Chris's, Wiggins, Sewell and Ogletree, Community State Bank, Intrust Insurance Agency, Blue Ribbon Construction, Absolute Pools and Landscaping, Christie Perry at Law, Water Heater Man, Cashion First Baptist, and Rhino Roofing. We cannot do it without you, free of charge. Thank you so much to our great sponsors. Get yourself loaded up for next year. It's going to be another great run, but again, we appreciate you. If you do want to advertise, go to CashionWildcats.tv, hit that red advertise button at the top, and we'll take care of you. Starting here at bottom of 4, Gavin Fippen on the bump. Caleb Drake, that's a deep ball. Bronaugh! In and out of his glove, had a chance. He fumbles it at the track. That'll be a stand-up double. Would have been an amazing catch by Bronaugh, tracking that all the way down. Hit by Jaron Bottoms, catcher.
Now up for the Cougars, number 25, first baseman Caleb Drake.
Again, these kids aren't going away. They're not going anywhere. They're sticking in here and competing. That kid tattooed that ball. That might have, Gavin reared back and threw that fastball. Might have been his highest velocity all game, and the kid squared that one up.
So that'll be Caleb Drake up to bat, first baseman. Caleb with a strikeout in the second inning. That one's outside. Nice dig by Nabavi, holding the runner at 2. Again, bottom of 4, 14-3, Cashion up 11. And keep that magic number 10 up there on the board. One ball, one strike, no outs. Inside, that's going to be popped up. Fippen, easy out, and we'll take it. Sometimes Gavin cracks me up. He absolutely looks like he's like disgusted. He's disgusted.
It's like, hum, just lethargic as can be, right?
He's cool as a cucumber, man. He's just out there playing the game. So one out for my man G-Fip Jr. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there against Bryce Gillespie, left fielder, left-hander. Gets out ahead, 0-1 with one out.
Hey, we talked about pitching and talked about the staff and how we can pitch 5 deep, and we've still got 2 more arms that haven't thrown, and got to feel good about that.
Heck yeah.
I mean, obviously the bats have just been huge tonight, but, after yesterday's performance on the mound, and then, Gavin's throwing pretty well tonight too. It's just been nice having those arms.
But when if Cashion is blessed enough to make it to state, there certainly have to be a situation where it's going to be a
little bit different.
Yeah,
single elimination. Yeah. For the most part, everybody's going to throw their horse in that first round, and
see what happens.
Then that is one thing about it. Typically in Class 2A, there's 1 or 2 kids. It's like you can point to them and go, "Hey, yeah, that kid's a Division I pitcher," or you look at him, one of the top kids in the state. That's not the case this year. There's not a kid in any team that I'm aware of, and even talking to some of the other coaches in here, and even Jeff Coates played most of them, and he said there's nobody that's got a horse. So, that's a good thing. But normally it's a single elimination tournament, so everybody's going to throw most likely going to throw their number 1 kid, and so you end up seeing a lot of low-scoring games that first round, and then you'll start to see some runs after the
So walk by Fippen. He had a lot of those today. Little breaking ball there for first pitch, strike 1, 1 out. Runners at first and second as Bryce Gillespie makes it to first. We've got Jaron Bottoms with that huge leadoff hit there at 2 now. Braylon Holland, right fielder, who was able to get that last out against Nick Nabavi. He's up to bat number 13. Holland with a strikeout in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss there, a little foul tip, and that'll be 2 strikes. I'm not sure what Cooper Frazee's seeing over here. Trying to talk about the cover, maybe.
No, I think they might be relaying signs.
Okay.
Change them up.
So a little, as we talked about the game in the game, and you know, for me, I'm by the book, rules fair guy, but I absolutely love this part of baseball. I love the fact.
How can you not?
I absolutely love this concept outside of banging a drum on a video camera.
Well, you got a freshman picking that up, going in there and telling these kids, hey, change it up. They're figuring it out.
So 1-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Inside swing, miss. Strike 3
on the slider.
And Gavin's been fantastic today with that pitch. Another strikeout for the junior, and that's out number 2. And I'll bring up 9-hole hitter Cade Hollingshed.
Number 5, Cade Hollingshed.
First pitch, swing and a miss inside. Nice spot there for Gavin. Coach Ott offering up some encouragement to Cade Hollingshed from third base. Woof, woof, woof. Felt that one. Pop of the leather. 0-2. Oh, drops it in.
Nasty.
Woo!
That
Gavin Phippen.
Was filthy.
Strikeout
That's the
number.
best pitch he's thrown all night, and that was filthy.
It was terrific. It's strikeout number 5, out number 3, and the Cashion Wildcats hang on to that 14-3 run, and we move to
hey, if we hold them here, it's a ball game. We're up 11.
Go up top of 5. We'll be back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Chris Cochran and his whole football family are really fired up for the Cashion Wildcats tonight. Also about him joining forces with Legacy Insurance and Investments. He has taken his extensive 25 years of experience and proven customer service down to one of the historic buildings on Cashion's Main Street. Chris is an independent agent now and can shop all of your farm, personal, commercial, and life policy needs to provide you with a lot of different options. He is also licensed to assist with all of your financial planning needs like 401k rollovers, IRAs, and mutual funds. Call Chris anytime and let him go to work for you. Our partnership will be a win-win.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to Cashion, Oklahoma, Lance Beitler Field. It is regional final playoff baseball, Class 2A. The Cashion Wildcats taking on the Oklahoma Union Cougars. Cashion Wildcats doing it every which way but loose, up 14-3 as we go to the top of 5, looking to add some more insurance run to this game and punch their ticket to state. Dirk, it's been a good one thus far.
Man, you couldn't have drawn it up any better. Just, we were talking about that yesterday, and it's like, hey, formulate a plan and, make some adjustments, and we have not had to make those adjustments. Our kids have just gone out and executed, and really – at this time of year, they're playing their best, and the district didn't help us out a lot, honestly, because normally that district's going to be tougher, but this year it was a little weak, and with some good scheduling at the end of the year, we got to see some good pitching, and our kids are just getting hot right at the right time.
Amen to that one. Ben Harmon checking in for Lagasse. Takes inside pitch, almost wore it. He's asking for it. Little smiley. So that'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes as Dylan Ellis staying on the mound for the Cougars.
3 outs, here's the ball game.
That'll be inside for ball 2. Let's add a few more runs, Dirk. Let's add a few more runs. I mean, the fine folks have paid their money.
Well, we give up 2, then we're going to hit again.
Up top. Oh! Plate ump had to think about it for a sec, and that'll be a strikeout for Harmon. Out number 1, watching, so backwards K. And that'll bring up junior Joe Wilson, first baseman. Houdini.
First baseman number 3, Joey Wilson.
If you're just joining us here on Cashion Wildcat TV, we call Joe we call Joe Houdini because he's a magician at first base, making things happen out of thin air. Take outside pitch, and the zone is definitely increased in size here in the top of 5. Inside for ball 1, so 1-1. Dylan Ellis here trying a quick pitch here as the Cashion Wildcats barely catching their breath. That'll be down low for ball 2, so 21. Again, these fine folks have paid good money to be here to watch this game. Umpire's done a great job thus far. Up top, 3-1. Green line's got to be good. Joey Wilson, fantastic today, though. He's got a home run in the first, hit in the third.
Got himself in a good count again.
Looking to go 3-3 here on the day, 3 for 3.
That ball's hit pretty well. Maybe not enough to get out, but
hits the wall. Joey Wilson with an absolute bomb again to the wall. He's going to round. Mount
stretching it out.
And that'll be a triple for my man, Joey Wilson. Match the number on the back of the jersey. Joey Wilson, 3 for 3 with a triple. Yes, sir.
Have yourself a day, kid.
So
that's a good point. He's a double away from the cycle.
Well, hey, so you wanted to end this game. Let's see if Joey can make it happen. But nonetheless, Jackson Miller up to bat. Jackson Miller now checking in.
If you ask Joe, he'd say end this thing. I'll get the cycle in the state tournament.
Again, Dirk, you've talked about it all season, 1 through 9, 1 through 13.
Oh, we've hit 12 today.
Just solid play. 0-1 for Miller. Stares inside pitch, strike 2. Can't catch a break as Miller falls down 0-2 now with 1 out.
How can that be a strike when it goes off the outside of his glove and goes to the backstop?
Had some good action on it, buddy. Like I said, that's a 14-3 zone right there.
Good point.
That's a 14-3 zone. I'd be asking for it if I was on the other end. But come on up. Breaking ball drops in. Strike 3 looking. Miller didn't even have a chance to sniff the ball.
Well, Hollingshead's he's still competing.
Now for Cashion, the pitcher number 7, Gavin Fippen.
So backwards K, 2 strikeouts here for Ellis, and that'll bring up Gavin Fippen. Gavin with a big home run in the 4th inning. Solo shot. Stares at first pitch down in the DERF.
Oh, 2 outs. 2 outs and nobody on. He's not thinking.
No, we got a runner at 3.
I'm sorry, Joey's the 3rd.
Yeah, remember that stand-up triple? Or a sliding triple? Inside, ball 2. Let's finish your thought, Dirk. I didn't mean to correct you.
No, my bad. Let's just get a base hit here.
So 2-0 for Fippen. 2 outs. Stay high. There's loose ball. Mount says, Joey heads on back. He says, I'm done. I'm tired. Running from home to 3rd. Coach Mount's always coaching him up. Mounts loves talking about that lead there. He loves coming out there and talking about that lead at 3rd.
Gavin just likes hopping around there, getting on that front foot.
Young guy. 3-0 for Fippen. 2 outs. Nathaniel Brona on deck. Up top, ball 4. So we got runners at the corners here for the Cashion Wildcats. And no one better than number 4 senior Nathaniel Brona. He's got a walk. He's reached on 2 straight errors and had a line out in the 4th, looking to get that hit, that elusive hit on the day.
Golly, he tracked that ball well that last half inning. In the glove and out.
Yeah, that was a tough play. It was deep. That was a well-struck ball there. Shot right over 2 into center field. That'll score a run. Gavin Fippen will hold up at 2. And that's an RBI single from my man Nathaniel Brona.
The hits just keep coming. Nice job by Nathaniel. Not wasting any time. Got a pitch he could hit, first pitch. And said, I like it.
So Cooper Frazee, shortstop, up to bat, 2-hole hitter.
Well, there's no doubt this is by far our best performance in a regional final. You know, we've been here before. Don't get me wrong, but we've had a couple districts. I think one of the biggest ones I remember was a 22-0 up at Pioneer, but that was a district, not a regional, and that put us in the regional.
Up top, ball 2 for Cooper Frazee. Runners at first and second. Again, Pippin at 2. Bronaugh at 1.
Granted, we're not, the game's not over yet, but at this point, so far.
I'm with you, Dirk. I smell what you're cooking.
Smell what these kids are cooking, and it's
shot past third. That'll round Pippin. He'll come around. Mounts will send him, and that'll be an RBI single for my man Cooper Frazee. Can we just kind of save some of these runs? Can we save some of them?
Do you notice how many outs are on the scoreboard?
2 outs. 2 outs.
Just saying.
Just 2 outs. So it continues. So runners at first and second. Preston Cotter up to bat. Preston with a hit by pitch, a backwards K. Actually, 2 hit by pitches. Reaches on error.
Got a final out of Regional 2. Got second team to punch their ticket, and that'll be the Dale Pirates are advancing. Coach Jeff Coe, congratulations.
Dale Pirates. Fantastic baseball program. Stairs at pitch, a little low there. So 2-1. Is that 1-1 or 2-1? 1-1. My apologies. That's right, foul ball. A little throwback there. So, again, runners at first and second, 2 outs. That's outside. Pass ball will advance runners. So Bronaugh at 3, Frazee at 2, and Mr. Cater up the bat, still on a 2-1 count.
All right, with 2 outs there, 3 straight hits, and put another one on the board. Just
ooh, a little up top there. Luckily, or fortunately, Cotter is able to duck down and drop that bat.
He says, hit the ball, don't hit me.
Outside, up top, ball 4. So bases loaded for my man, senior Hayden Branch.
Now look for Cashion. Right fielder number 11, Hayden Branch.
Two outs, 16-3, top of 5. Hayden Branch stares at first pitch up top for ball 1. Hey, did you guys notice the umpire changed his strike zone a little bit since I kind of had my conversation up here with y'all? Just saying.
I got a chance to really just put the knockout punch on him here or just step on the throat right here.
Absolutely. Why not? We talked about it. Last game here, Hayden Branch got a chance here, 1-1.
I'd love to see Hayden do it right here.
Heck yeah. Oh, good pitch there for strike 2. It hit the corner there, so nice work by Ellis working back. He's ahead to count with 2 outs, bases loaded. Base hit will score 2 for sure. Oh, drops it in. Nasty breaking ball.
Nice pitch.
And that'll be out number 3 as Hayden Branch with a backwards K, stranding 3. And the Cashion Wildcats in the 5th inning up 16-3, adding 3 more. And we'll move to bottom of 5 and potentially the last 3 outs here for the Oklahoma Union Cougars.
Could be their last call. We'll see.
Go to timeout. Be right back. Cashion Wildcat TV.
At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today. 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
right. Bottom of 5. Cashion up 13. Wildcats smell blood and their chance to punch a ticket to state here as the Cashion Wildcats again taking on the Oklahoma Union Cougars here. And Dirk, really close.
3 outs away. Stay focused. Stay focused and do your job and execute. And then you can celebrate.
Pitcher number 2, Dylan Ellis.
So Dylan Ellis, leadoff, shortstop pitcher now for the Cougars. Up to bat, leadoff here. He'll take first pitch swing. Fouled that off.
Getting up in the count again.
So again, it'll be 1-2-3 for the Cougars here as their last gasp. Again, we offer that up as a 10-run rule limit is in effect here in the 5th inning after 5. First pitch a little low there for Gavin Fittman. So ball 1.
I don't expect them to sit here and take it, though. Don't be surprised if they counter here with
a shot there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gavin, he might be laboring a little bit. You see him dropping down a little bit too. I'm sure it's gonna take a crane to get him off the field here. You know he wants to finish this.
Heck yeah, he's earned the right to. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, strikeout number 6 for Gavin Fittman. So nice work there for Gavin getting out number 1 leadoff. I'll bring up second baseman JT Richardson. Cashion Wildcats 2 outs away. That is strikeout number 6. A great story here for Gavin, be able to throw a complete game here. Be one that he'll have over Austin for a long time, getting his team a win and a chance to go to state.
Next, like, hey, my arm's hurting too. Let's go. That's one thing about baseball. If you played enough of it, arm soreness and arm injuries, it's frankly, unfortunately, it's part of the game. And the other unfortunate is you see a lot of these kids early on getting Tommy John intentionally, and
Right.
I just don't get that at all.
So Coach Ott with the waving the white flag, allowing for Eric Rowley, number 50, right-hander here, to come up to bat.
Yeah, his arm is done. You can tell he's struggling.
I'm taking a guess. So again, Rowley checking in. Eric Rowley, number 50. 3-1 for Rowley. And that'll be ball 4 as Rowley will head down to first base. Gets applause from the crowd.
That's big time.
Big time there. And that'll bring up number 10, Mason Siegel, and credit to JT Richardson, second baseman as well, giving up his bat there. So Eric Rowley at first base for the Cougars. Good leadoff here. Brings up Mason Siegel, third baseman. Siegel with a hit in the 3rd inning. Gavin coming right back, a little outside there for ball 1. Outside for ball 2, Nababi. Little fumble there. He'll hold up, let the runner make his advance to 2 on the stolen base. Again, 2-0, 1 out here for Siegel. Gavin Fittman looking for that complete game here. Little sidearm outside for ball 3. Is he trying to drop something in there?
No, I think his arm's laboring a little bit. He's dropping down and he's trying to get through this thing and finish it.
Shot, center field's deep. Bronaw's back. He'll make the catch.
Willie Mays.
Wow. Nothing to So Eric Rowley, number 50, works his way to third base on that tag. Great shot there by Mason Siegel. Even better catch and track by senior Nathaniel Bronaugh. That'll be out number 2, and that'll bring up the last chance here for the Cougars. Center fielder Jace Hollingshed. Hollingshed on the day has a hit. And I believe he was the one that was caught out on the tag. That's going to be a shot to Fippen. He'll run it down. He'll toss. Close play. That'll be out number 3 as the Cashion Wildcats have punched their ticket to state, and they'll be going to state 2021. Congratulations to Coach Mounts and the squad, finishing 27-5 on the season. Dirk, they did it.
Dog pile, baby. Love it. Hopefully we get an opportunity to do that next week. Hopefully everybody gets out from underneath that healthy and nothing broke.
So the Cashion Wildcats finishing it off in outstanding fireworks, winning 16-3. Kudos to Coach Ott and the Cougars from Oklahoma Union. Battled back to the losers bracket, hung tough. But it was all Cashion in the Cashion Regionals.
Hey, nothing like a dog pile on your own field, but it's even funner on someone else's field, but I'm glad to see it here.
So it looks like Coach Shackelford's out there on the field with the regional championship trophy. Lots of hugs there for the Cashion Wildcats. Again, a great bunch of kids. Got 3 great seniors in Brexton Green, Hayden Branch, and Nathaniel Bronaugh. Fantastic work. All 3 of them doing their work on the defensive and offensive side.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Oklahoma Union Cougars and a hard-fought season. At this time, Cashion Public Schools Athletic Director Lynn Shuckler will present the regional championship plaque to head coach Blake Mounts and your Cashion Wildcats.
So, Dirk.
There it is.
The team wins the state championship in football. They make it to state in basketball. The track team and the golf team make it to state. The powerlifting team wins state. And now the baseball team makes it to state. You think something special going on here in Cashion, Oklahoma?
All we do is win.
Hashtag.
Bingo.
So, again, credit and kudos to Coach Mounts and the squad. Picture time here with the seniors up front, Brexton Green, Hayden Branch, and Nathaniel Bronaugh. Well-deserved. 16-3 was the final. And absolutely love it. Time to celebrate here in Cashion, Oklahoma, here in beautiful Lance Beitler Field. We're so glad and so happy that you guys had a chance to be here and be a part of this. Thanks to the administration, all the fine folks that supported us. Fantastic, fantastic season. But they're not done, Dirk.
Not done. Still got some work to do and fire up next Thursday. 8 teams left. There'll be 8 teams down there, single elimination tournament, state tournament, and we're one of them.
All right, so I don't know if we'll go ahead and leave it here. Maybe we'll let the dads run down on the field. Dirk, you want to go down?
Well, I'd love to, but I know you want to as well.
No, it's okay. We'll leave it right here. Let's hustle down. We'll leave it right here on Cashion Wildcats TV. Hang tight with us. We'll be right back. All right, so pictures taken, handshakes made. It's a great day, great week here, great weekend for the Cashion Wildcats. Again, going 3-0 in the Cashion Regional, reaching the finals. Basically 3 complete games by Brona, Branch, and Fippen today. Little extra help there from Harmon in game 1 and 2. And the Cashion Wildcats just look phenomenal. And they just really looked really solid. All the little things that were kind of getting in the Cashion Wildcats' way in games earlier certainly have been cleaned up, and they looked ready to play, but stayed loose as they moved to 27-5. I'll have to go back and look to see in terms of record-wise where that stands in terms of the history here at Cashion. But, again, just a phenomenal run. We'll follow up on Twitter as well leading up to state. Again, Cashion will be taking on Silo, most likely Thursday. We don't know what time, but, again, Cashion Wildcats, just a phenomenal year, amazing year. After a year that was cut short last year with COVID. Again, the football team last year going to state, losing, making it to state in basketball, not getting to play, and then the very talented baseball team, their season getting cut short in Gulf Shores. This team has absolutely rallied this year, winning state in football, winning state in powerlifting, getting to the state finals, or getting the state in basketball again 2 years in a row. Golf team heading to state, and that's happening next weekend, I believe, over at Early Wine. Track team heading down there. They're in Ardmore competing in state tomorrow, and now the baseball team punching their ticket to state for the Final 8. Again, just an amazing year here for Cashion and Cashion Athletics. And certainly can't be remiss to think about all the other things like the academic team. And I know the girls basketball team did really well, reaching the consolation finals, and as well as the girls track team under Coach Wood. Again, a ton of contestants going in and competing tomorrow. But it's just, again, phenomenal run. And we're super blessed here at CWTV, to be a part of this. And we appreciate you guys joining us. So Dirk Fippen's down there. The rest of the parents are down there. We'll clean up the mess up here in the press box. But, again, your Cashion Wildcats winning 16-3 in the regional finals. No if needed or if necessary game needed, as they have punched their ticket to state. Again, reaching 27-5, and Coach Mounts has got his team playing hot on the offensive and defensive side heading to state. And, fingers crossed and good fortune. Hopefully the Cashion Wildcats can make another long run and deep run at state in baseball here this next week. So, for my man, we had a lot of folks helping out this year. And I want to give a shout-out to Terrell Frazee and Patrick Bronaugh. Absolutely fantastic, along with Travis Branch, kind of just supporting me, helping set up, take care of, move things around. They've been fantastic. Even when we started this season way back at the Putnam City Invitational, definitely helping me out. It was cold. It's been freezing. We've had terrible weather, but things have certainly heated up here weather-wise, and for the Cashion Wildcats, again, finishing 27-5 and punching their ticket to state. Dirk, did you get some pictures?
Got some pictures.
All right, fantastic. So, again, the trophy's getting passed around, and well-deserved. The kids have a chance to take a deep breath as they've deserved this opportunity to celebrate and enjoy their accomplishments so far. The work's not done, and they've got a tough one in front of Silo, with Silo in front of them, but certainly a great evening here for the Cashion baseball team, for Coach Mounts, and for the community.
Those are, you got moments in your life, and that's a special one for sure. At least it is for me.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Big time performance, the whole tournament, and couldn't be hotter. I mean, golly, the bats are hot, and we're pitching it well, and I like our chances. If you're going to go win the thing, you're going to have to beat the best team in the state anyway, so why not do it right out of the gate? Heck yeah, so why not, right? Russell Westbrook, I don't care if you don't like him or not, but why not? And, the funny thing, unlike football where Cashion was basically number 1 or number 2 all season long, I think we saw with basketball, this Oklahoma Union team that won the state, they were not – in fact, they were an 8 seed. They were the 8 seed in basketball. They were the ones that weren't supposed to win, and they absolutely went through and won it out. Favorites, folks like Dale and even Cashion, again, faltering early on, and
In fact, 3 of the 4 top seeds lost the first day in the quarterfinals. So
wow.
There's absolutely no reason why the Cashion Wildcats can't figure out how to make it happen for themselves. And give credit to Coach Mounts. They've played loose. I talked about how they had some stumbles and some moments, some head-scratching moments as a baseball team, but they cleaned it up. And for whatever reason, they just look fantastic, sharp as can be. And the winners are coming out, right? The kids who know how to win, that have battled through. They're coming out right here, and hope to see it carry over into next week.
Yeah, no, it's pretty amazing to watch these kids just, like you're just talking about, used to winning, and whether it's whatever sport, right? It doesn't matter, but just cool as can be, and relaxed tonight, and just, no pressure. And the moment was, I was a little worried about it, well, at least from a dad's standpoint,
yeah.
with my son on the mound tonight.
Yeah.
Is the moment going to be too big? And, we put 5 up in the first right there. I think that's right.
Yep.
Put 5 up in the first, and a lot easier to go pitch with a 5-run lead, and got up early in the count, and then we just kept the hits just rolling, and just kept trucking. And golly, could you be any hotter? For sure. And give credit to Coach Mounts, not just figuring out the pieces of it, but I think the scheduling was big at the end of the year.
I totally agree. Totally agree with that.
So
if there was anything that was good at getting your hind end beat in by Dale, was the fact that he got the attention of his team for sure, and they got to see quickly what they needed to do to fix in order to get to state and to win state. So
yeah, and then we put 9 runs on those guys, and granted we got hit around pretty good, and and then the Fort Cobb game, that's a game, ball here or there, we could beat that team. And
that was a game that we lost. I don't think Fort Cobb beat us. We lost that game.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Balls, yeah. A couple things changed in that game, and there were some things, but you mentioned it, just some good learnings just out of those 2 games late in the season. And, our kids are probably feeling pretty good about themselves going into that after rolling through the district. And, again, great scheduling at the end of the year. Got to play some tough teams, and got us ready for this, and just kind of built that momentum up into the district. And then tonight, we get out early the other night against Luther, and pitched it well, and just kept the pitching just kept coming. And gosh, Lagasse didn't see the mound. Cooper didn't have to see the mound in this thing. Cotter didn't see the mound, so. We got up early in this one. Gavin was able to finish it. Didn't need to close it out with Ben. And then speaking of Ben, then, just another arm closed out 2 games, and total team effort.
Absolutely. So speaking of Gavin Fippen earlier, complete game for the man. He threw 5 straight innings, 6 strikeouts, only giving up 3 hits. Fantastic day. It definitely, in my opinion, his best outing of the season by far. His control, his speed, it was fantastic. You might say differently, and again, it's tough scenario being a dad out here talking, calling, doing color while you're watching your son compete. Kudos to you, Dirk, on that, and you certainly should feel a sense of accomplishment. And, Dirk, I know you don't want to hear this. You were very kind to me earlier in the season talking about, what I've given and tried to do here with Cashion Wildcats TV. Let me give this back to you in the sense that when we moved here to Cashion, my son was in the 4th grade, Nick Nabavi, and we needed a baseball team and wanted to figure some stuff out. Nick played a lot of travel ball, played on some really good teams, played on a majors team, the Iron Pigs out of Edmond, has seen good baseball. But was just, I wasn't sure what we were going to find when we came to Cashion, and was just absolutely floored and blessed. And so thankful, Dirk, that we got to hang out with you and this group of juniors for sure. I know we've got, again, Nathaniel and Hayden Branch, and as well as Brexton. I know Nathaniel. Those groups kind of mixed and mingled. Played, Cooper Frazee was on some of those teams, right? So they mixed and mingled, played up in grades. But we were so blessed, and I even knew then, Dirk, with your work, your love for the game, your awesome coaching. I know this team was destined, these boys were destined to get it here. And again, kudos to you, and I know this is going to be extra special for you as well.
Well, I know that's appreciate the kind words, and, great parents behind every one of those kids making that easy. But when they were young, we talked about this moment right here. And, hey, we want to go out and win when we're 10s and 13s, and we want to go win, and we want our share of games. But the goal really was a goal to learn the game, respect it, play it right. learn the little things of the game, learn how to execute it, and yeah, they're 12 and 13, or 11 and 12.
10 and 11, yeah.
But we tried to do it right and, won a bunch of ball games, played a lot of baseball. But, again, the goal was it's a team sport. Let's play team baseball.
Yeah.
Respect the game, play it right. Not only just but learn the little things, just get in a lead properly. Get in your cuts right, where to be. When do I let that ball go on the hop? Do I not let it? Just those things, and just drilling and drilling and drilling and drilling. And I had no doubt. I thought it would happen last year, and it should have happened last year.
I think it would have happened last year
with that bunch that played together. And
I'm pretty confident it would have. But, Dirk, I'm just saying this to say that this is probably, if there's anyone outside of that dugout wearing a uniform right now, if there's one other person that this probably means as much to, it's got to be you, Dirk, because I know you, blood, sweat, and tears. We talked about the ball fields, going out there, cutting grass, getting the mound right, working with these kids, not only setting the future for Cashion baseball with your work with Casa, but with this group of boys, with these teams going from Lawton to Kingfisher to Edmond to Del City to Moore, traveling to Perry, traveling all over the state, getting after it, winning trophies.
Well, special bunch because you think about, we're playing stacked teams from all over the state.
Sure.
And, they're like, hey, you guys are a tournament team. No, we're just the league team for Cashion. And we turn around and beat them, not just roll them, but, turn around and we beat a majors team or a AAA team out of Tulsa or Jinx or wherever. And they're like, I thought you guys said, and we're like, hey, this is just a bunch of kids that, they're all, they're most of them being the babies in the family.
Yeah.
But without parents behind any of that doesn't happen. And, that group of kids and the same thing for, all these kids. But, I'm not going to lie, that junior class is, special bunch for me.
Yeah, heck yeah. So,
but all that stuff you're talking about, that was all fun.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think you hit it right. I mean, these kids, and they put the work in themselves. So you talked about the parents, and again, I'm going to brag on you and the coaching group doing great work. But these kids have put the work in themselves as well. I mean, you see, again, like a Cooper Frazee, a freshman coming in and, not only pitching and doing well at shortstop, hitting bombs, all the way up to seniors, Brexton Green and Hayden Branch and Nathaniel Bronaugh. I mean, just a fantastic group. These kids love the game. You can tell they love the game. They enjoy themselves, and they get along with each other really well. And I think that's stuff the chemistry that you just can't fake. You can't fake that. And certainly why I believe they have as good a chance as anybody to win state here in 2021. Dirk, we've been going on here close to probably close to since about was it 6 o'clock maybe?
Wow.
So we've been going for almost 3 hours, but we're gonna keep letting this run as the last scragglers there taking pictures with Coach Mounts and the trophy. Good for him. Good for Coach Mounts.
Congratulations to Coach as well.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of piece this thing and. He's got lots of talent over there, but you got to be able to figure out who's going to hit where. And, there's been some position changes, a few of them. For the most part, it's been the same, but still, keeping those kids motivated going through that district when they're just, rolling teams. And, Branch throws a couple no-hitters and, I think we run-ruled most everybody.
Everybody.
There.
We run-ruled all but one game was a run rule. That first game against Hobart in Elk City was the only non-run rule game.
So keeping them grounded through all that and saying, hey, yeah, you're good, but you're not that good yet. Let's keep focusing. And, they've worked on some things, that they needed to work on to get better. And congratulations to both of you guys.
Yeah, Coach Archer coming up here grabbing
Coach
the extra
Archer
baseballs.
Yep.
Yeah, we're done. So, yeah, that's actually a good sign for us as the lights probably be going off here. We have been super blessed to be here at Lance Beitler Field. We got a few games here in the press box, some with power, some without power. It's beautiful, and again,
I say move the state tournament up to here.
Yeah, set the course here.
Let us host that puppy.
It'd be pretty nice. I'd take it. We'd probably be the visiting team anyway.
You're not going to sit in a press box like this at DeLisi.
No, we won't.
Or at Shawnee.
Probably not. Absolutely not. But we're going to try to figure out what it looks like if we do an audio-only broadcast of the games. Dirk and I will definitely be at the games. We're not going to miss the game. We hope there to be multiple games, not just one against Silo, but to work it out, deep and get our deep run and try to win that gold ball in essence. But we'll try our best to figure out what we can do audio-wise, and if we can, we'll be there with the mic ready to go, and we'll get the scoreboard going for you guys, and hopefully give you something to cheer on if you can't make it to the games.
Yeah, hopefully we're able to stream the video there, and we'll see how that goes.
All right. So, Dirk.
Good time. Good times.
Isn't it fun?
Wow.
Chris,
Yeah.
I talked to Chris these last 2 years with football, just amazing. These last 2 years with basketball, phenomenal. And now with baseball, it's just a fun run. And again, when I say I'm blessed to be a part of this, I absolutely am. I'll never forget this. And I'm so glad and happy to be a part of this process. I'm sure you feel the same. Any last words?
I'm going to second that.
Any last words before we head to state?
No, let's go. Let's go beat the Rebels.
All right, let's do it. All right.
That non-football school.
You heard it from Dirk. I'm turning him to my side. All right, for Dirk Phippen, I'm Neiman Abavi. God bless you all for listening in. Appreciate you guys on this run. We are not done, right? A lot of celebration, well-deserved, but we are not done. We expect this team to take a deep run, and we expect to be taking some more pictures and videos as the Cashion Wildcats look to win their very first state. Is it first state baseball title?
Yeah, we don't have one.
So this, why not 2021? So hang tight with us. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
There's 8 teams left. We're one of them.
We're one of them. Let's go get it. So again, for Dirk Phippen, I'm Neiman Abavi. For all the great folks, Terrell Frazee and
a lot of help.
Brett Green and Chad Tishner and Jay Evans and Patrick Bronaugh and Travis Branch. Really great thanks to all those dads out there helping out with the broadcast, with announcings and everything like that. So for all that,
we say it takes a what?
A village, absolutely.
Village.
And again, big shout out to our administration, Sammy Jackson, Coach Shack, as well as Coach Hardaway for making this a possibility. And thank you guys for listening. We're not done. Hang tight as the Cashion Wildcats. We'll have a chance to provide some updates for track, golf, as well as with baseball moving forward. So thanks for joining us here on CWTV Production. God bless and go Cats.